Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How is everybody?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Right. Good morning, everybody who's here and YouTube viewers, both of you. No, we actually have been getting, it's interesting. Some of these videos have gotten less than 20 views. So you got to start somewhere. So that means someone is going to them. So thank you for that. All right. Okay, welcome. We pull up the blog. Camera. Everything's here. All right. October 11th, 2023. Let's talk real estate. Social media, more for agents. It's culture that you can count on. The culture that we have here. A lot of ways to describe our culture. I hope it's low key. I hope people realize that we are focused on the business and making money and being highly professional. But we don't go overboard with formalities. That we do want to keep it low key and relaxed and enjoyable. You want to get rich and have fun in life. I think everybody has those goals. So, and there's the YouTube. Watch this on YouTube. In most parts of the country, the real estate business is slowing down. That's not a big surprise to us. And for many of your competitors, it's already stopped. I think we were looking at some statistics about the thousands and thousands of realtors that are leaving the industry right now because they can't find enough to do. Their absence creates opportunities for those that remain in business, because business still continues, even at a lower pace. The business still continues, and there's less realtors to do it. So this happens every time there's a down cycle. The realtors leave and the other ones fill the gap. But you have to go in there and fill the gap. So what I recommend, I think it's time to review your current lead sources and think about trying some new ones. Everybody should have 3 to 5 different sources of leads, whatever those are, but they need to be identifiable. I mean, if I were to ask you, what are your lead sources, you should tell me your 4 or 5 lead sources. It shouldn't just be, one of them should not be just hanging around waiting for the phone to ring at random or by accident. That's not, to me, a lead source. By far the most powerful lead source for now or in the future is your center of influence and your past clients. That's been proven over and over again. There are people in this room who can attest to that. And always be working on that. So reach out to those people now and ask them for their business or for their referrals. Ask them directly, whether it's in a mailing or however you want to do it. A phone call is always the best, and ask them directly for their referrals. And if you don't know how to go about that, come to our skills and activities Mondays at 9 o'clock. We'll walk you through it. Other traditional things are to hold an open house, circle prospect the neighborhood while you're doing that, so that you have good information to tell the neighbors, because that's what they want to know. Consider working the for sale by owner and expired listings. Those are always there. Work a geographical form and inform the owners of the just listed and just solds in the area, other interesting information that you can give them. And keep a close focus on your daily prospecting goal and actually reaching it. So be one of the realtors that actually remains in business during a slow time. And remember, treat your business like a business. All right, what else we got? North Star News. Let's review our productivity and let's take a look at the inventory of listings. I heard that we have too many listings. Is that true?
No.
Okay. Do we have just the right amount of listings?
No. We always need more.
Okay. What is this? This is a glitch. This is not our website. I
It's-
clicked on all North Star listings.
It just needs to be moved over on the screen. You got multiple screens. Just half on one and half on another.
Hmm.
That is odd.
That is odd. This website might be down. Okay. Plan B.
Always good to have plan B.
Yeah. Oh, plan B's down too? Yeah, that's not that's defective.
Figures.
There it is.
Cause I'm trying to use that today too, but
Well, it's not pulling up the map, but let's see what we have. Kung,
Sure.
what's any new activity that's going on?
Well, lots happening in Portland. New listings. Michelle has a new limited representation listing. Her neighbor has her house on the market. So if you have a buyer for Tigard area, definitely contact Michelle. We have a couple properties going pending, and some of our agents have new listings coming up. One from Grant Baker has I believe, Damascus listing coming up this weekend. My listing in Tualatin is coming back on the market at a lower price. So it definitely bring me a buyer because I could use one. And there's a new listing coming up in Milwaukee near Portland at the end of the month as well. It's going to be it's a nice 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom bungalow in a great neighborhood. So if you have any buyers looking to, to buy their first home or something, it'd be perfect for them. So reach out to me or any of the agents in Portland to get some information, and we'll get you set up.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. Anything new in Longview, Kelso?
We do. We have Steve Bright has a new listing he got in Stevenson. Really nice one. It's a over $4 million house.
Wow.
So that's good.
That's as high as they go there.
I mean, pretty much. Yeah, we got some, let's see, Barb Peterson has one in Ilwaco. I think that was last week. So I think we have 9 or 10 listings out there just waiting to be sold. We've replaced some of the ones that just weren't going to sell and, got some new ones. So that's good.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Little house cleaning.
Yes. And I have one pending. So, and I closed one Friday, I guess. So that's good.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Anything new in Vancouver?
Well, we have Taj put his condo pending, so he was waiting patiently on that one. It took about 2.5 months, I think, is what it was on the market, but it was a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, so those take a little longer. We have 6 listings available, 3 listings pending. And Brianna has one in Woodland. She got a price drop on to 1.2 million. And let me think that I said that right. I'm going to double check that. Yes, 1.2 million from 1.25. And it's a really cool house with a shop and everything. So it's just a matter of time before that one sells. I have the same for it had. I've talked about those numerous times, still waiting, getting more activity though, so that's encouraging. And Nita still has her dock. I don't know how to explain it, but she has one that is, we get a lot of calls on it actually, and it is listed for 248,000, and it is in Willow Grove in Longview. So it's a kind of a unique situation. She does kind of specialize in the well, she does all, but she does know more than most people about recreational properties. So if you have any questions about that, she's a good source. And I think that's about all we got right now.
Is that a floating home that she has?
There's nothing there. They did put they docked their boat while they built the house. It's her son's I don't know how to describe it. Let me see. It's listed as lots and land, but it's a dock with it. Actually, you get part of the river. It's very unique. So
I remember that. It's a dock.
it is a dock, and you know, it's got utilities there and everything. So it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Okay. Excellent. Shelley, what's happening in anything new? Here we go. Jeff listed a remodel townhome. I heard about that in Caldwell, is working on a new listing for Thursday. Sean is working on 2 listings. Excellent. Augie had a closing on a piece of land in Nampa on Friday. I saw that.
And we
So-
currently have 6 listings right now too.
Oh, sorry. I
Nice.
didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were there, Mario.
Yeah, for
I
some
need the
reason,
camera.
for some reason, when I log in, it logs me in as Century 21.
Yeah.
I thought that might be you. Yes.
Yeah, it's me.
You have to go in and log under Zoom again.
Well, no, that's okay. It's just I'm logged in 3 times. That's why it confuses me. Anything else to add, Mario, to that some good activity there?
Well, other than we have 6 listings and we have some closing, like you mentioned, Augie's closing a piece of land in a lot in Nampa on Friday. So we're looking forward to closing that.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why the pictures aren't coming up, but it's good activity.
Yeah, I'm working with someone right now. He's a truck driver, so he leaves for a week or 2 at a time, and then he comes back. So he's qualified and everything, and we actually put in an offer, but then his wife got sent to the hospital, so he got nervous and canceled. So when he gets back, I'm sure we'll get back on track and we'll get him a house.
Okay. Okay. So people are buying. So all the rumors aren't true.
No, see.
No. Okay. The video, what you learn. Any company events? I know of one company event. I have my calendar marked. What's that, Cheryl?
It is the Harvest Festival in Longview.
Right. Right.
Gonna be on Commerce Avenue Saturday. All day and into the night. They have live bands and a beer garden and face painting and games for the kids. And I think there's gonna be some kind of reptile show, and I don't know. I heard something about some kind of monster truck, and who knows? Anything you can
reptile
It's
imagine.
show.
Longview. There's got to be monster trucks.
I don't, yeah, I
Longview
don't know.
squirrels and reptiles. That all makes sense.
yeah, sure, why not? I know last year there was a big long list of anything you could imagine, so.
But they're closing Commerce, huh?
Yeah, they closed down a couple blocks of Commerce, and it's a bit, last year it was the first time they did it, and there was thousands of people here. They had lots of people come from out of town, and it was a big successful event. So we're expecting the same this year.
Nice.
So we'll be here open all day.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Consider going up and seeing what the town is like, and and visit the Jurassic Park exhibit or what that is.
And bring your business cards and just
Bring your business
don't
card.
hesitate to talk about yourself all day.
Yes.
Hang
I
out in
think-
the office. We'll have, I guess the kids come in for candy, so they will be.
Yeah,
Good.
but the kids come in for trap candy and we trap the parents in and talk
Yeah.
about real estate.
There you go.
We have a spider web in here that we're gonna trap
Nice.
them in.
Oh, so the realtor's job is to lure the children in.
Yes, with
Yes.
candy.
And then sell mom and dad a
And
house.
sell mom and dad a house.
That's right.
Okay. Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Anything else coming up? Lunch and learn, property tours?
Yeah, every Tuesday the Portland office is still doing broker tours. We had a great time in Gresham yesterday. Grant Baker set up a lot of great houses for us to take a look at, and we spent some time in downtown Gresham.
Right.
And Nick made a wonderful video, so check it out on Instagram.
Yes.
We also have a lunch and learn scheduled for the last Thursday of the month still. I'm finalizing the event, and I'll make an announcement either later today or tomorrow. And it's going to be a good one, so please consider coming. I believe it's going to be open to all agents, not just Portland ones. So
Yes.
I will have more information for you guys later today.
Yes, Washington agents, we'll send this to you because this is one for both sides of the river because it's just sales focused, isn't that right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay. And Nick, you've been taking videos of some of these broker tours.
Yes.
I saw
You know,
one-
it's funny. I've lived here for a really long time and it's been really fun to get into the suburbs. So we've hit every little district of the city. And now and then Vancouver was last Saturday. And then we hit Gresham. And I think we're going to be next Tuesday, we're thinking about a Beaverton or Hillsborough. And then I want to say this Saturday, we're going up to Longview. So I might be doing something there. But we're going to hit Camas and Washougal. That has been requested by the Washington agents. So we're going to be doing the suburbs of Camas and Washougal, which have really cute downtown. So we're going to do insight videos on those suburbs and probably hit a few homes.
Okay.
Not with our car. Just thought I'd throw in the punchline.
Okay, I'm the comedian here. All right. And remember that when you're doing your social media, what is our product? Information about the market and how to buy a house and neighborhoods.
Yep.
That's our product. And that's the fun part of it. That's the fun part. And it's the thing that people never get bored with.
Mhm.
You'll put them to sleep with your 3-bedroom ranch houses over and over and over again, but not with exciting neighborhood news.
Yes. And
Like
if you're with Yes, and if you're with me, I can show you. You tag the businesses and stuff, and they really enjoy being tagged, and they connect with you as an agent and a company. So it's been kind of fun.
Yeah, I'd love to see more of that. I'd love to see you expand that. You talked about, or we in the company have talked about interviewing business owners, interviewing employees of wait staff. Anybody who'd like to say something about what they're doing out there in the community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's fun. So join us.
Right. If you did interview a wait staff and tell them that you put it online, then they'll probably bring 5 people to look at that.
That's right.
I would.
Well, yes. And so it's fun. I think Longview will probably be next since that's where we're.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. How's the market? The market today is kind of the same old news. Interest rates have crept up again to 7.49. And there's the chart, 7.49. Let's have a quick look at that. If you want more information on that. And actually, Kung has a couple of short reports from the National Association of Realtors on that. The Consumer Price Index, now that's disappointing news because the Federal Reserve has been saying they want interest rates at 2% and then everything will magically be normal. And we were racing down to 2%. and we bumped back up. We were at 2.97, and then in July 3.18, and now in August 3.67. So they're not exactly getting what they want. So there's that. But again, all the people in the know are saying that interest rates will go down by the end of the year. So we're hopeful about that. I have updated the RMLS market action for last month to bring it current to September for 2023 for Portland Metro and Clark County. So those are both here. What is the market? I would say we are trending towards a balanced market right now because market times are expanding. We will definitely have a look at that. It's taking longer. Kung, I brought two of these in. They're both short. What's happening with interest rates?
Yeah, let's see what they're saying. The 30-year fixed mortgage interest rate is now sits at 7.49%, up from 7.31% last week. For buyers who are purchasing the median price existing home of $407,000, this is a monthly mortgage payment of $2,275. It's nice to get real numbers, to let our buyers know. As mortgage interest rates continue to sit at a 23-year high, it is striking to consider a home buyer who purchased a home in 2021 when rates were 2.65%. The same home buyer who purchased at $400,000 at that time would pay $1,289 a month for a mortgage, compared to a buyer purchasing today paying $2,235 a month. That's almost $1,000 more every month. That difference could be used for utilities, food, community expenses, student debt payments, and for many households, the sum total of all expenses. It's hard to imagine a seller making a move today unless they had a compelling reason to, such as a new, significantly higher paid job across the country, a divorce or death, or paying in cash for their next home. For all other households, carpool, remodeling may be the alternative solution. So, it's hard to convince sellers nowadays, especially when the interest rates are high. But, like they said, there are reasons that sellers need to sell. We got to find the sellers who are motivated and get them listed.
Yeah, that's it. It's motivation.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's confusing to the public that the people are predicting, well, they'll go down. Well, they're saying they'll go back down to 6 and
Right.
maybe dip into the 5s. We're never going to see 2.65 again.
Right.
And so what'll happen is the reality will sink in and people will, start to live their lives and move on from this. Because you certainly, you can have a powerful economy with 6% interest rates on homes.
For sure.
And, you can buy houses and do all of those things and make money on real estate.
It's our job to, let the public know what the reality of things are and to temper
Exactly.
their expectations.
But this is what we're up against as realtors.
Yep.
This is the public perception today. All right, real quick, news on jobs and how it might relate to that.
Yeah, jobs are affected. The interest rates affect all aspects of the economy. So
Right.
Let's see what the chief economist from NAR says. The job market continues to crank out jobs in high figures, 336,000 in September and over 4 million more compared to pre-COVID in March of 2020. It does not mean all is well, though. The jobs data is considering a lagging indicator, as the firms will only make a job cut decision after having cut costs in other areas. For example, commercial real estate in particular is flashing warning signs. Net leasing on retail and warehouse spaces is slowing. The office sectors continue to bleed with rising vacancy rates, and community banks, many with exposure to commercial real estate, are watching their balance sheets carefully. The fast rising interest rates are breaking several sectors of the economy. Remaining sectors will also likely crack if the rate hikes continue. Given that the inflation rate is already cooling, the Fed needs to stop raising rates and strongly consider cutting interest rates next year. That would be the soft landing without the net job cuts to the economy.
Hmm.
So again, the Fed just needs to consider dropping those rates. I think it will have a great impact in all aspects of the economy.
Yep. That's our message to the Federal Reserve
Mhm.
Yes.
from our perspective.
If you could just make that adjustment for us, please.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Thank you.
that's his job. That's
I'll
the
send you a
NAR's
strongly
economist's job.
worded email.
Yeah. Realtors are advocates for the housing market. They're advocates for home buyers and sellers. And it is in their best interest to lower the interest rates. And so the Federal Reserve needs to be reminded of that.
Mhm.
Anyway, speaking of the market, Kung, how is the market in the Portland metro area?
Let's see. We are seeing a slight decrease in home prices nationwide as interest rates continue a slow trend upwards. However, this continues to be a seller's market due to a shortage of available housing. Average days on the market is up to 47 days from 37 days, with 2.9 months of inventory. Median home prices have decreased 2.7% over last year from $550,000 to $535,000. Interest rates are currently at 7.49% and are expected to fluctuate slightly over time. This is a great time to list while it's still favorable to sellers. And, buyers also benefit from dropping prices.
Yes. So the news there, the change there is that average days on the market is up
Mm-hmm.
by 10 days.
We're definitely seeing that. So
Yeah. Oh, okay. Clark County. Kat, do you have a microphone?
Yes, I do.
Well, how's the market in Clark County?
Okay, I'll tell you. We are seeing a slight decrease in home prices nationwide as interest rates continue a slow trend upwards. However, this continues to be a seller's market due to a shortage of available housing. Average days on the market is up to 38 days from 35, with 2.5 months of inventory. Median home prices have decreased 0% over last year from 525 to 525,000. Interest rates are currently 7.49% and are expected to fluctuate slightly over time. This is a great time to list, while it's still favorable to sellers, and buyers also benefit from dropping prices.
All right.
Wonderful.
Boy, same thing. Days on the market is up a few days at least, and prices are stable.
Yep.
Okay. That's good news. Cowlitz County. How's Cowlitz County? Cheryl?
We are seeing a slight decrease in home prices nationwide as interest rates continue a slow trend upwards. However, this continues to be a seller's market due to a shortage of available housing. Average days on the market is up. I just looked at this to 42 days, and median home prices have increased 8.5% over last year. The median home sold price in the area is now down to 405,000, and interest rates are currently down to 7.49% and are expected to fluctuate over time. This is a great time to list while it's still favorable to sellers, and buyers also benefit from dropping prices.
All right.
Nice.
So 42 days.
Yep.
You're the winner. You got the longest market times, but you got the biggest increase in home prices.
Yes, the prices are rising with equity out there.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Mario, how's the market in Canyon County and Ada County?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
The market in Canyon County and Ada County, we are seeing a slight decrease in home prices nationwide as interest rates continue to slow a trend upwards. However, this continues to be a seller's market due to a shortage of available housing. The average days on the market is up to 36 days from 29 days, and the median home prices have increased 4.6% over last year. The median home sold price in the metro area is $475,000. Interest rates are currently down to 7.49% and are expected to fluctuate over time. This is a great time to list while it's still favorable to sellers, and buyers also benefit from dropping prices.
Okay. Okay. 36 days. So similar story in Idaho. With increasing prices in this one as well. Okay, excellent. All right, so everybody memorize your region so that you will have a good response when you're asked how the market is. Good. Let's have a quick look at the training that's available right now. I'm going to click on Social 121. I didn't do that yet to see if this is a new video. Did we do week 6? Cheryl,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, we did. Okay. So this, of course, is little tips on how to do things online on social media. And it's Instagram mostly right now, isn't it? You're muted,
Yeah.
Cheryl.
Instagram and Facebook are connected. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, we have another expert.
I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and take it.
Which do you recommend? I see you're on Instagram with those videos.
Yeah. Instagram, and you can connect it so that your Instagram post to Facebook.
The Facebook business, yeah.
Yeah, because they're both, what is that, Meta?
Yep.
Yeah.
Even
Sorry to interrupt Cheryl, though. What is?
No,
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
you're good.
Okay, good.
Okay. Cheryl, you sent me a couple of links here. The C21 University Moxie Works. So just a direct link to the Moxie Works training is what this appears to be, which is very handy. So I put it on here, and I'll probably put it somewhere else on the Agent Hub for quick access. Are these classes that you sign up for?
Yep, there are classes. There's individual classes, and there's also like 8-week, what do they call them? Tracks where you can take a few classes. There's ones for brand new agents and ones that are new to Social 20 or Century 21, and then ones for more experienced agents just on Moxie.
Okay, good. Yeah, during this maybe slightly down season, it's a good time to spend time on Moxie, because that will really run your business. Today, all businesses are run by pieces of software, and sometimes it's one primary piece of software that runs a business. That's true in our company. We have one piece of software that runs the entire property management, HOA management division that we rely on. I've seen factories that have one piece of software that follows a manufactured part from when it comes in the front door till it's sold outside. Software runs everything, and Moxie Works is designed to run your business, and it is excellent. So spend some time on it. And this is good. So Moxie Support has a website, and so there's a direct link to that here. So you don't have to go digging through 21 online for this kind of thing. And it'll ask you for a login. I tried to log in. It wasn't any of my usual logins, and it made me create a login, and that was fine. A new login just for this. So this seems to be very helpful, and I did search a couple of things. It has a very good search feature to find what you're looking for.
Yep, that one has a lot of short little videos to do, like if you need information on some little specific thing, it has, just a quick little video to teach you how to do something.
Okay, Good, thank you for that. Oxy support. Okay, we still have, let's see, Accelerate is 10/16 starting on 10/16 and one starting on November 27th. The virtual Go list is starting on 10/31. And Owning Objections, which is a one-time presentation, is November 10th. That really looks exciting. I'm going to go to that. And I also put the entire Century 21 University catalog to flip through. So plan your third quarter training right now. What do I have? I was going to do a follow-up on the Australian duck race. Well, I didn't get to it. Okay, darn. But here is a quick one from Keeping Current Matters about business relationships. I like what this agent at Compass had to say. I really like it. I think I wrote it in my comments.
The ones who are really killing it are the ones who super leaned into all of their relationships, right? Their relationships with vendors, lenders, title, mortgage, business owners, their sphere of influence, their past clients, their neighbors, their, whatever church organizations, educational organizations, anytime. What I preach to the rooftops right now that should be a big rock in everybody's jar is those relationships, all of the relationships, because that is what will continue to feed people's businesses in times like this where there is less business to be had. The ones who are really killing it are the ones.
Okay, picture this. You're at church and it's some event or something. You're standing around eating cookies. How long being in her presence until you realize she's a realtor? How long is she going to give you before she starts her elevator speech?
Just a few seconds.
Well, she makes a good point because that's very true. The successful real estate agents, the ones who have a long time career and are known in the community, have this attitude. Everybody they work with is part of their sphere. Everybody's part of their team. So it is the one who make those connections and aren't afraid to let people know what they do.
Right.
So I think that's a good message. Did I have another video? I did not. All right. Okay. Social media tips to gain visibility. Tell us about that.
So these are just some things to help, just little tips and tricks. That things in social media, as everyone knows, is changing all the time. So just different social media sites push different things at different times. So it's good to stay up on what's going on, and sometimes hashtags are a big thing and sometimes they're not. You just have to kind of stay up on what's happening, because as we know, nothing stays the same.
Right.
Social media is, becoming it's the main marketing source that we have now. A lot of it is free, so that's really good. And visibility trumps ability. The more you're out there and seen, the more you're going to get business. One of the stats, it was 68% of purchasers bought with a new agent or one that sold less than 2 houses in the past year, just because they were available or they knew them, or they were there. It's the thing now. So you got to be out there. There's no better way to connect with more people than social media. You can spend 2 minutes and put a video out there and you're going to connect with, you know, hundreds of people right away. What other thing can you do where you connect with hundreds of people in a couple minutes?
You know, just to chime in real quick, that is really interesting because it really shows you that the new agents kind of come out of the corral bucking, you know, like a bronco at a, you know, whatever. But anyways, and so I think the idea is like a rodeo. Sorry, I was looking for
There
rodeo. Sorry. And then they lose the enthusiasm. So they need to keep that going.
Yep, and I think when new people come in, they see what other people aren't doing, or they see what people should be doing, and so they, you know, they get out there and do it until they lose their enthusiasm.
Right. Right. So if
Yeah.
they kept that going, you know.
Yeah. So anyway, be visible. That's the way these days. You got to be top of mind. Most people's, you know, no offense to the younger generation, but you know, the attention span is getting smaller because we have all these things coming at us from different directions. And
What? You can be old and have that too, though.
definitely, but they are like, you know, they're not going to sit and research things too much.
Right.
You know, they're going to go with people they see out there. And if they've already seen you, you know, 20 times, 100 times, they're going to think of you when they need someone. Anyway, so most of this information is from a Jared James video that I watched. I mean, you either like him or you hate him, I guess. But he has a lot of good information on this topic, and you cannot deny that he is out there. Definitely everyone knows who he is, and
Yep.
he does have a lot of good quick information too. He has videos out there right now with a lot of great information. So anyway, here's just some of the things. He says your job is to be the most rejected realtor. You can't be, you know, a sissy. If you're not rejected, you know, 100 times a day, you're not going to get the one yes in all those no's. Followers on social media are visibility. So you want to get lots of followers. That's a thing. I kind of avoided this for a while, but you want to get followers. And at some point, it's your friends change to followers on Facebook. I learned once you get to 1,000 friends, then you can have followers, evidently.
Right.
So I am learning new things all the time on this. You know, a few months back when I got my dog, all of a sudden I had all these people that wanted to be followers. So you never know what's going to do it.
Right.
So work on getting more followers, because the more people that you expose yourself to, the more people you're going to have as clients. Winning is about the details. So here are some helpful hints. Help you get the most out of your efforts. One of the big things that everyone out there says is posting consistently with no expectation of results. Just post things. You know, not everything is going to be a big hit, but you know, it's like he used the example of like NBC. Not everything they put out there is a big hit, but everybody knows, you know, Friends or Seinfeld or whatever, but people don't talk too much about the 50 other shows that they have on there. Just choose a few things to do each week and when you're going to do them, and then do them. Be an option for people. You got to be out there, and do reels. It's about reels right now, not videos, reels, which are basically videos. But anyway, they call them reels on Instagram, and then posting to Facebook. And YouTube Shorts is another thing where they're just little 60-second videos. And you can make the same videos and post them on all 3 sites. Those are the big ones: Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And you can do as many as you want, but those are the big ones. And the best way to gain a following is consistent content. So just, pick something that you're going to do every week or every day, as much as effort you want to put into it, you're going to get the results compared to your effort. So just be consistent. Another thing, be human. You don't want to just put videos of, listings out there every single day, because that's going to be boring. No one's going to be excited about that. I mean, maybe a few people will be that are looking for houses, but you want to get as many people as you can. You want to be, the most visibility you can get is what you want to get. Don't be an empty picture frame photo. Put out a photo that, shows some of your personality. Don't put a cat photo. He joked about that. And the people that are putting a cat photo out there, people aren't going to know them. You want people to get to know your personality. And you want connection, not perfection. Nobody's perfect. You don't have to have a perfect social media site. Just put something out there. It's like all the other things we say about, lead sources. It's not perfection. Just do something. You want to be interesting to everyone, not just people looking at houses. Build the brand of you, not real estate. Real estate doesn't need a brand. We have Century 21 already. You want people to think of you, not just looking at houses. So another one of the little tips is be a content creator. So when you get so many people on Facebook, then you can be a content creator. You just change that on your Facebook settings. And then you can, you get the 1,000 friends, you have followers now. And then you want to follow people so they'll follow you back. They get a notification to follow you back. Be friends with your friends' friends. I was watching another podcast the other day, and the guy was saying how he went and made friends with all his mom's friends. And then people started messaging him back about, oh, I remember when you were just a little kid. And anyway, he got a listing out of it. There was some lady that was selling her house. I didn't know you were a realtor, and he got a listing. So just be friends with everybody. That's your job, to have contact with the most people. And like I said, just do something on social media. You can't steer a parked car. If you're doing something, you can always tweak it, do better. That has been my goal, because I have a problem with if it's not perfect or I don't look perfect that day, I'm not gonna do it. That's an excuse. But I am working on just doing something. No one's going to have the perfect things. We just put something out there. And if you've seen any of my videos, you can definitely see they're not perfect. And I'm just going with it. And hopefully I'm going to get better. Let's see. Be on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube Shorts. Do those. Be organic. He said, don't post everything at the same time. Pick a couple different times during the day, and you can post the same thing, and then it'll get more traction that way. That's just a little tip. Do the reels, put it on Instagram and YouTube Shorts, wait a couple days, and then put the same video or reel, on Facebook. That's another way to get more traction out of something. When you post a photo of a client getting keys or signing, post it and then wait a few days and then tag them in the photo. Because they're going to be busy when they just bought a house. They're going to be moving. They're not going to have time to go to that photo and share it with other people or, make comments on it and stuff. So wait a couple days and then tag them, and that will get more traction. What else? Always do the videos. The thing right now is vertical. They're not really passing on the horizontal videos. So that's just just a little tip, make those vertical videos, reels, sorry.
We know what you mean.
We know what you mean. You know, one thing I'd like, oh, you first. Yeah, all right.
He said, try a digital business card. So somewhere where all of your social media sites, your links are all in one spot so people can get to you. Make sure you put those on things like your emails and your newsletters and your website. Make sure you know, there's always ways to put them on there, and some people don't take the time to do that, but you want to do that. And the digital business card things, there's places that do it for a fee. I think you can do it. There was one I saw, Express Adobe or something. It said you could make a free one. I don't know. I didn't really check it out, but there's ones you can do where you just, it's like a little website where they can go, and it's a digital business card. And they have the QR codes and things like that now on the social media sites, where people can just, you know, get the QR code, go to your website as well, or your social media site. Okay, so another tip, Facebook right now is highly promoting Facebook Live. So do Facebook Lives. They're promoting that over Instagram right now. So do a live video is the exception to the real thing. If you do a live video on Facebook, that's getting pushed out there a lot right now.
Has anyone done that? Maybe at an open house or something?
I've done live a few times at a few different special events, like when we did the Humane Society in Clark County.
Did them in COVID, a lot of lives, because you couldn't do any live things
Right.
except for on there, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Nikki did a couple of live videos for open houses and had people lined up at the door before she even opened them up. So it can be a good thing. We did lives at the Century 21 events a couple
Right.
years ago too. That was kind of
I
fun.
think that Saturday we should all do lives from Longview's festival. That'd be a great event to do some lives.
Definitely. That's going to be.
Yeah, because it pops up different on the people's phone. It'll say so-and-so's live. They'll be like, oh, and they'll want to look at it right away.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. That'll be a good event for lots of videos, reels, lives, all the things.
Right.
Go ahead.
I want to give you a shout out. One thing is, if people want to go to Cheryl's Instagram, one thing that I liked that you did was that you highlight the business, but you also kind of highlight just personal home ownership. Like, I really like that you discussed your home. You live in a market where you own a beautiful home in an area where prices are increasing, and you've taken the effort to increase your value with painting and roof and maintaining your equity in your home. And that was a really great insight from an expert. Look, I don't just buy it, I maintain it. It's got a worth. It's very beneficial to me and my family. That was the perfect video. And you do that quite often. And so those types of things. So she's really good at mixing the personal stuff without giving a whole lot about her life away. But also, I'm a human being with a husband and kids and a home. And
I want to know, Nick, how you find the time to watch everybody's stuff.
you know, you know what's so funny? I will tell you, they've made it so easy now. So I can literally, like, my phone is up on a little gadget where I can watch my agents, and just without even interrupting the other stuff that I do. And I'm in a place where I want my agents to feel supported, you know, so I tend to probably do it more than maybe the agent would, you know, that's just kind of keeping their business going. They're maybe watching other things, but I watch all my agents because I'm in that place where I do that. But yeah, they made it so easy. It's just right there, you know, on your phone. So you can be doing it while you do 9,000 other things. So that's how.
So you're a multitasker.
I am a multitasker. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. On that particular video, I'd kind of like to point out too that I was promoting a local business. So you know, tag them in it, so they'll hopefully share that and then we'll move on. So
Yes,
was
and
my
they
main goal with
appreciate
that.
it. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so also there's a million gadgets out there that can help you if you're a gadget person, or even if you're not and you just want things to be easier. There's lots of things on there. Evidently, there's a thing called a Movo microphone, and you just plug it into your cell phone, and then you hook it up to your ear like they do with the microphone, and then it's noise canceling and it makes the video a lot more clear. So that's an option. Also tripods when you're out doing videos, just a handy little tripod that folds up into nothing. They have lots of those out there now. Just look on Amazon, they have a million things. And then, like I said, be sure to do it all vertically. Get a ring light, it makes you look better. You don't need everything, you don't need all that stuff, but if you want to make it easier, or like I said, you're a gadget person, there's lots of gadgets out there. So let's see. Another tip is you're looking to get comments and shares, not likes. Those are the things that the platforms push. If you have a lot of comments on something and shares, then they're going to push it out there to more people. So different ways to get comments is asking a question where people are inclined to answer the question, like something like, what is one thing your next house will have that your current house doesn't have? And then if people comment down there, and then be sure to comment back on them, that makes it also go to more places. You want to reach outside of your base. When you are a content creator, you can see insights. So also, once you get that content creator status, you can go in, you click the button that says insights, and it'll tell you how many of your followers got to see that video, and also how many non-followers looked at it. So you can see what things work and what things don't on there. So that's good. Any way to connect with more people that you don't know is a good thing. So some of the other ways to come up with content, ways to come up with content is search hashtags in Instagram. So if you search a hashtag, it'll tell you, how many people have gone to that hashtag, how many, and then you can just copy the content. I mean, you don't have to copy their content, but just do the same things that they're doing. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. There's a million things out there. And maybe it'll give you an idea for a topic. You can search something like best realtor. And then when you do look things up, you can look down and just scroll past all the, paid advertising things and go down to the part where it says people also ask, and then there'll be some questions there. Those are the questions that you're going to want to ask on your content, because those are the things that people are asking, and those are the things the platforms are going to push out there. So copy those things. Same thing with Google. You can do this, search things like best way to sell a house, and then scroll down to people always ask and copy that content. Same thing with YouTube. I just realized we're running out of time. YouTube, and let's see, they're saying hashtags are not the thing right now. Descriptions when you're posting things on Facebook. Create a Facebook group. We've talked about that before. And even Jared James said copy KCM. That's their favorite source. So, and have fun. Fun is contagious. We're gonna have a lot of fun on Saturday and put out some videos. See you then.
Nice. Very nice. Well, one thing I'll add with all the Facebook is, the other thing is, I think really know the subject before you do it, because you don't want to get caught with somebody going, oh, wow, that was really interesting. Tell me more. I didn't think anyone was going to contact me. Now I need to know what I'm talking about. So know what you're talking about, or be connected with somebody like Coom or, Shauna, Cheryl, John, Nick, people that could maybe help you. But kind of know before you do, because they may contact you. That was the goal. So, know what you're talking about, So we're all here.
All right. Excellent. Thank you. A lot of great stuff there. I think we're really breaking into social media in a big way right now. So thank you for bringing us that. And that's our time. So I hope to see a few of you on Saturday. We'll be up there hanging around in the office with pizza or burgers or whatever is appropriate. So we look forward to it. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hi, y'all.
Good
Yeah.
day.
Bye, everyone.
See ya. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.